Okay, now to get even deeper into where we're going with this fact that we are pure energy. Our true self, pure energy, which is our conscious mind. Our conscious mind is capable of being everywhere at one time. It sounds kind of unusual, bizarre, but it's true. The fact that when you close your two physical eyes, you go within your inner self, which is the truth in self, which is what they call the sixth sense. The sixth sense is simply you reconfigured in your pure self, which is all senses multiplied times infinity. Basically, because the five senses, like I told you in the other tapes, is just a way for you to experience this world. It's the antenna to be able to experience this world, because you know what you see. You can see things around you, or you can hear sounds, the resonant frequency. And remember that without those senses, we wouldn't experience this world at all. So, but our true self is the pure energy within ourselves. Okay, now the fact that I just mentioned that we can be everywhere at one time, because what I'm trying to say, if you listen to my other tapes associated with time and space, we are pure energy. We talk about time and how space can be warped by energy fields like black holes. Well, actually, within our inner conscious mind, we are able to create things that you never could imagine. This material world is just limiting our ability to concentrate like we really can. We're only experiencing this world because of our own personal desires. Each individual experiencing this world according to what they have in their desires, and everybody will reach their pure desire in time in the future. Your future is under your control. Nobody control your future but you. Everything that you experience and encounter in your material existence is because you are sending yourself on a journey. And remember, the journey that you are on is because your inner conscious self put you on this. And remember, your self, since you're pure energy, you've been existing forever. That's why through primitive time, man have thought in the primitive age, that's why religion came about, because early man just didn't understand. His conscious mind wasn't developed enough. So that's why they had the voice of God and things like that. But we're already a part of this force, this pure energy of conscious power to be able to create universes. I'm going to tell you something that's remarkable. To understand, we are part of this. We are pure energy. We are creators. We have the ability to create things. That's why we create cars, radios, with the matter that we are dealing with, the elements on this earth. But to prove that there's a higher society that's already our relatives associated with us in the pure energy of a conscious mind exists on another plane. To show you, that's why primitive man, like I said, every culture had some idea of some type of creative force or God or whatever they want to call it in a name, but it really is because it's pure energy that's involved, and that's what we are, pure energy. Okay, now to get to the point I'm trying to make is to let you see, here's a good point. I don't have to believe in a higher conscious or higher beings, because I know I'm going to explain some things that's really going to pretty much put you in some real good thinking, and you're going to think like, wow, this is really true. Okay, I know there's a higher society of intelligence that we are part of ourselves. We're just rising to that level because we're sending ourselves through these changes. I'll explain it to you. But to get to the point I'm finna get ready to make, why do I know there are higher intelligent beings in this universe that's a part of us in the same, our relatives? Is because on this earth was created by a higher intelligence. Okay, to prove that to you, I'll explain one thing to you. One thing you need to understand is, here's one thing that will really put you in the right frame of mind. A rose, okay. What is a rose? A beautiful flower, okay, everything about it. Okay, and you know, we create instruments like tools, knives, and screwdrivers. But guess what? On a rose, there's an instrument on the rose that prove a higher intelligence created the rose. What is it? Think about it for a few seconds. The thorn. The thorn on a rose is an instrument. What is it there for? If you grab a rose, it pricks your finger. The rose didn't create itself. So what could it create? A higher intelligence. Some people want to call it God. That's fine if you want to look at it like that. But you got to understand, we are pure energy. We are part of the forces. We are in ourselves gods, believe it or not. And you're going to understand that whether you understand all the different relativities. When I talk more about the tapes, you're going to understand. But back to the rose, remember, that's an instrument. It pricks your finger because it couldn't protect itself. The higher intelligence put that thorn on the rose in order to protect it. So think about that. I'll give you some more details in my next tape.